Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Oh, all right, y'all. Unapologetic, the podcast. Y'all know who it is. Trey, Reg, two favorite North Carolinians. Let me get us some motherfucking round of applause. We are back another week. Talk some shit on these mics, entertain y'all for a little bit. Yeah, have some fun. What's up with you, man?
Man, cooler, man. Shit, man. Fighting the vid this week, dog. COVID, man. Shit got the best of me. I didn't think we were over it, but you know, you never think you can catch the shit until you catch the shit. So
yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like it was over with because we ain't heard nothing about it. And then a couple of weeks ago they said the president had it, and I was like, well, what the fuck? Fuck he been to get the vid. And then last week one of my homegirls was like, yeah, I'm dealing with COVID. I was like, well, damn. So yeah, it's back and people are catching it. So
yeah, it's definitely ramping up in this area, man. Every doctor that I went to see, man, they definitely told me like, yeah, well, no, you got, okay, cool. Yep, you got it. This is what it is. You aren't the first person today. You aren't the first person this week, and you want me to last. So I've been fighting that shit, man. I mean, I'm good, obviously. You know, for the first few days, but one cough my damn mom.
Damn. Sorry to hear that shit, my man.
Nah, it's all good, bro. Outside of that, man, if you told the same shit with me, bro, coolin'.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I don't know whether I should start putting this mask back on or not. You know,
hey,
you confirmation for me. It's out there.
Hey, and I don't get sick, bro. So,
yeah. Damn. I hate to hear you going through that shit, man. I'm chilling. I'm trying to do something, take this motherfucking hair out. That's what I'm trying to do, get the shit done tomorrow. I got a family reunion coming up this weekend, so I get to have fun with the fam, go down to country ass Jacksonville, North Carolina, and just chill out for a little bit.
Yeah, that's the beach. Get on the beach, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You know, the weather ain't all that good right now.
Shit, yeah. I keep on forgetting the weather ain't right now.
Yeah, we getting all that rain and everything. Like even here, we getting all that rain and shit from Debbie. So I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? I looked at the forecast. It's supposed to rain all week and weekend, like scattered showers and shit. So I mean, and I think I think the lowest percentage of chance of rain was 65. So it's gonna be some rain.
Something. Yeah, something.
So, unfortunately, but hey, it is what it is, man. You know, good to be around family and, you know, see some faces you haven't seen in, you know, last couple years. Only bad thing about it is the time that they decided to do it. You know what I'm saying? Kids are going back to school, so it's a lot of people that aren't going to make it because you know, school has already started and most of them starting school this week. So, you know, first week of school, so we'll see. Have a good time. But outside of that, man, that's pretty much it, dog. You know, life is life, and just enjoying everything.
Word.
That's it. Feel like I missed sundress season though. Posted that shit early on.
You feel like you missed it?
Yeah. I ain't seen nothing. Well, I have, but let's say it felt like a subpar sundress season. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know, hey man, maybe it just wasn't the time, man. They rocking wrestling suits and stuff like that.
Them fucking pleated skirts, dog. Them tennis skirts. That's all I've been seeing all summer, man. Get that shit out of here. Anywho, man. I guess we can jump into sports.
Let's get it.
So let's do boxing.
All right.
This past weekend, got to watch Terrence Bud Crawford.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna butcher the guy's name that he fought. I don't know if you want to say him. I forgot that Rudy Poo anyway, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Had they said Terrence lost his fight, I wouldn't have been mad. Not saying I was going against him. It's just the show he put on and how he fought him. I felt like he has that filling out period, the first couple rounds, and to me he never really got that fill out period for him, like, because the guy's so unorthodox and unpredictable that I feel like he stole a lot of those early rounds, and I felt like Bud was playing catch up, a lot of the fight. I don't feel like he was ever in full, control or charge of the fight.
Okay.
And from what I saw, even though I already felt that way, he fight Canelo like that, it's gonna be a long day.
All right. Well, I'm gonna completely disagree with you, and here's why. I know what it looked like, and you gotta take away. You got to take away from what we're used to seeing from Bud. We're used to Bud, having a fill out, like you said, a couple of fill out rounds, but also too, and then him becoming a surgeon and just dissecting his opponent. Much like you said, the guy was unorthodox, so it's very hard for him to do that. I think, fighting a guy like that, and it looks like whenever he's doing whatever he's doing. It looks like he's winning the fight. The guy had no chance. If you heard the scorecard, if you listened to Sean Porter told us what it was. Like, it looks good. I know what the naked eye sees. I know what you guys are looking at. But, bro, he really didn't have no chance. He threw 3 or 4 punches or 3 or 4 right hands that connected a fucking round. Right? So I know what it looked like. But it wasn't that. And obviously, the scorecard said it. Because I was confused at what people were saying, like this, that, and the third, right? Like, oh, if he would have lost, he was nowhere near losing. He really wasn't. Nowhere near. It's just not what we are used to seeing Bud do. If you go back, take a look at the fight. If you can go back and take a look at it, that's why the scorecards were so spread out like how they were. And I think, when people say stuff about, like, if he fights Canelo like that, then he's in trouble. Of course. Do you think that this man, Bud Crawford, would get in there with Canelo and do that same thing? Come on. Like, let's be real. 1, 2, Canelo, while Canelo's a counter puncher, Canelo's more aggressive. And I think in a fight like that, Canelo will be more aggressive towards Bud Crawford, being as though it's his weight class and that he's a stronger person, which would work in Bud's favor because he's the ultimate counter boxer. So, I mean, I say these things because I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about people like, yo, tuck your skirt in, calm down. The man won the fight handedly. Yes, did he get tagged up? Yes, he did. But he got tagged up by the same punch.
Right,
maybe 8 or 9 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't really that big of a fucking deal. We just never seen that from somebody do that to Bud. So, I mean, yeah.
Congrats to him keeping that streak alive. That's the biggest thing.
Excellent. But did you see the earlier fights, the preliminary fights?
Yeah. A couple good ones. What's my man named the young kid that got knocked out? He was like,
Anderson.
Yeah, the one that said niggas was scared to take this fight, but I took it. That's who we talking
about. That. I'm talking about Big Baby Anderson, who fought that big motherfucker from Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear him say that part. I don't really give a fuck about that. I just know in the ring, well, this guy has been, he's in the top ranks, been going through top rank, and really been doing his thing, man. He was supposed to be the next best thing. I mean, I drunk the Kool-Aid, but he got his ass beat.
Yeah. We talking about the same guy, right? The one that got knocked out the ring?
Yeah, Big Baby Anderson,
yeah.
Got his ass kicked.
Yep. Got knocked out.
You might go back to Friday night fights, brother.
Go back to fighting in the uh at the local gym.
Shit.
Neither do.
But the motherfucker was massive that he fought
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
dog.
He said because at the very end he was basically talking about well, when I saw him do an interview, he said he took the fight on a whim when nobody else wanted to fight him. Nobody else wanted to fight this guy. He said so. That says a lot. He was like, all these fighters are in their 30s. He said he's what 24, 25.
Yeah, 24. Yeah.
Yeah. He said it's a learning experience for me. He said, and I'll be back. Which I respect that. He was like,
And I believe
yeah. He said nobody wanted to fight this. He said
he's
nobody.
a damn good fighter. No, he's a damn good fighter now.
Yeah.
Big Baby is, but good God.
Yeah, but yeah, he got brutalized. To jump on to the Olympics real quick. We don't got to talk basketball because they still going at it, but jump on to the Olympics. I want to give a shout out to the gymnastics team, Noah Lyles, Shikari, and I'm doing a disservice, but the homegirl that got the bronze behind her from the US. Hawker, that motherfucker, that white boy, what was it? Long distance? What was it? It was the I forgot the event. That motherfucker walked somebody down though.
50 meters.
Yeah. And Annie, I can't pronounce her last name, but she's the first woman for the women's Olympic team, U.S. Olympic team, to win in the hammer throw. She won the silver medal. She got that. I want to say it was yesterday, but yeah, and that was the first time we got a medal for hammer throw. Black girl at that. That girl from St. Lucia, ooh, the one that beat Shikari. That girl was running. She deserved a shout out too because that's St. Lucia's first medal ever, and it just happened to be a gold medal.
Right. Well, I think the 100 for me, the 100 men's final was intense, bro. That was a pretty good race, man.
Yeah,
that was a good race. It shows you the difference and the small gap between winning and losing, man. Good grief, because I know that guy from Jamaica is kicking his own ass right now, right?
Yeah,
because he had it sold up, or at least he thought he did.
Yeah. Just knowing the rules, like you could say no allows him probably knowing the rules a little better helped them out, helped them advantage because it don't matter whose foot crossed the line first or whose hand, it's that body.
Right.
And he happened to lean into it and that's what did it. But right. And the 100's not even his event.
Right.
So for him to come out the blocks slow like he did and still
he always does.
Yeah. But on the 100, that's like you don't have that much margin for error.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but he's a guy that comes out the block slow.
Yeah. Because in the 200 you can do that shit, but the 100, yeah. It was good though. I thoroughly enjoyed everything that I saw as far as an Olympic wise, man. Basketball team, we play Serbia. Went tomorrow, right?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to USA basketball, sir, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think they play Serbia tomorrow. That'll be, I think, the winner of that goes to the gold medal game. And break dancing.
I did see a big upset though. The upset between France and Canada though. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Wimbiana had a game.
Okay.
Hell, Serbia had a game. Because Serbia was losing by 20-something points.
Yeah.
Joker said, "Hold on, y'all. I got this. Just give me the ball," and did his thing.
Best player in the world. Why not?
True. No debate for me about that. While I do watch the men's basketball team, it's kind of hard, man, because I just watching LeBron dribble for 15, 20 seconds is just, I'm like, God, all right. I just thought I thought I'd watch a little more fluidity in this game. That being as many athletes they have, we should never be matching up to no other team. Um, their lineup should be dictated off of matching up against us. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have a lineup that's that good, you shouldn't be like, okay, I got to match up to them.
No,
But
I feel you.
and I would love to see Ant, Booker, Bam, you know what I'm saying? Some of the younger players, Tatum, really, 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 really do their thing and have a good Olympics. But then you can see and I get it, man. This is LeBron's last time, it's Steph's last time, KD's last time. So, it's the hoorah.
Yeah,
But
the way it goes. No.
I would love to see them young boys really, really get the opportunity and and is getting some of it, but you know.
Yeah, when they allow it.
Yeah, exactly. When they allow it. For that game that Tatum didn't play in, man, like, and we talked about it for the team to be up by almost 30 points and Tatum don't touch the floor and you got three starters still in the game when the final buzzer go off. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, I get it, but whatever. Anything else in the Olympics you want to talk about?
No, man. Well, outside of the biggest thing is I feel like we were robbed, man. When it came down to the Jamaican women, pulling out of the race and whatnot, or the 100.
Yes, Shelly pulled out, and also we don't know if that affected Sha'Carri winning or not. I mean, she got a silver. It could have. She didn't get to practice, but she decided to still run. Shelly Ann Richards Price said no, I'm good, which is unfortunate because it's rumored. I mean, she was hinting at this being her last Olympics, so we might have been robbed. Like you said,
37 years old.
Yeah, we might have been.
37 years old.
Yeah, we might have been robbed at getting to see her. This could have been it. So yeah.
I'm curious. Hopefully, more comes out about that in the upcoming weeks.
Mm-hmm. But the rule is that supposedly new rule that says they're supposed to stay in I guess the Olympic area where all the other athletes are staying.
The village.
Right. So Sha'Carri and Shelly, they aren't. They're staying with their family somewhere else. So they had to use their own transportation to get to, and basically supposedly they were blocked.
Right.
So they had to walk X amount of miles or whatever to get to the area they were supposed to be. They didn't get the chance to run and practice with the other athletes. Shelly said, nope, I'm good. Sha'Carri decided to still run, which I don't blame her because a lot of people don't realize this is her first Olympics.
Right.
This is her first. So, yeah. We'll hear more about it, hopefully.
Right.
Hopefully. So Kamala Harris has picked her running mate.
Yeah.
A guy by the name of T.Walz.
Right.
And he came out the gates firing. got a little spice in him. I mean, he was talking some shit, which I wasn't mad at all. I don't know his full background yet. I did see that he is pro making, changing a lot of laws that, help the middle to lower class. He's from he's a governor, senator. No, he's a governor of Minnesota. State which abortions are still legal, and he supports that. So he's definitely for letting the women have their option to do what they please with their body.
Right.
So, I mean, there's a lot of pluses. I haven't seen the other side of it yet, but I do know I was listening to this show the other day and they was talking about she has to really make a good decision on who she chooses to run with her, because she picked the right white man, to run with her. That's what, white America is gonna wait on for her. That's gonna really, really, really help her chances, help or hurt. So we'll see.
Well, I don't know if. Hopefully, she did pick the right running mate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, white man, smite man. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Like the fuck. What? Look at who she had to choose from, bro. Like, what do you? People are idiots. Hopefully, she chose the right person, man, and let's see what happens, dog.
True.
Let the best person win.
True. True. We'll see a lot of them. I do know he looks, well, sounds a lot more knowledgeable than JD Vance. So for what that's worth, but I mean, Trump ain't the best speaker either. So it is
Do
what
you
it is.
do you have to be?
No, yeah,
Oh,
in his shoes, no.
no.
You saw Nelly got arrested.
Jay said he had some exos in his pocket, didn't it?
He had some e-pills and what, suspended license or some shit, and a warrant out in another state for driving dirty or some shit. I was like, what the fuck Nelly riding around with some e-pills for, man? What who you taking
Hey,
E with?
hey, you know why you were riding with it? Shit, he
Oh,
wasn't
I
doing
know, but who the hell he taking E with? His wife pregnant.
it. Well, hey, he was going to party somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you
Nah,
gotta
that's
get that
fucked
shit
up.
together. Yeah, it is. It is definitely. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. It's in itself. I mean, hey, Nelly, I don't know where the hell we going on e-pills. Dog, I saw this video today. This girl, I don't know what her name is, but I meant to tag you in it. I don't know if I did or not, but she got some ratchet ass song, and she got the video in it. She got a fake Michael Jackson singing along with her, and I saw
You,
that shit, and I was just like, what in the fuck is going on here?
you did
Oh,
not tag me in it.
yeah.
I did. I am aware of it.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That shit is terrible. But so Sean Grayson is the deputy that murdered Sonia Massey,
Okay.
right? Um
Yeah.
in his official statement, because he is arrested, he's in bars. In his official statement, he said that he was scared for his life
Yeah.
because he took the words, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," to mean that she was going to kill him.
Right.
Uh, I listen. I can't speak for a white person. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you growing up with a black mother in a black home, or going to church in a black church or wherever else, um, when you hear the words "I rebuke thee in the name of Jesus," has nothing to do with any kind of violence, aggression, um, anything physical.
Right. Right. I mean, so excuse me. Um, that doesn't make sense to me, man. I try to
No.
look at it from both sides of the spectrum, man. Yeah, of course, we've heard that plenty of time by the elderly, or the elders that have been in the church or whomever, right? That doesn't, to me, it just doesn't go, right? It doesn't register, man.
Mm-hmm.
But there again, we don't know what's going on in that man's brain, right? It's fucked up that the shit happened. It's fucked up that we even got to talk about this shit. I don't know who told him to go with that statement.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I just hope it doesn't stick.
Yeah. It sounds like he's just
Because
reaching for straws now.
because in no language or in no culture that means that you're gonna fucking die.
No, at all. Like I said, I that those words does not say violence or
I'm about to kill you.
yeah, none of it at all. So it's murder, man. It's murder. It's cold blood murder. The autopsy came out. She was shot in the face. Bullet went in under, they said, under her left eye and came out the back of her neck. So reports are saying that the trajectory was in a downward angle, which we already knew that.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully I they get this one right. I don't see no way they can get it wrong, but we have seen a lot stranger.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, we've seen a lot stranger.
Plenty of ways they can get this motherfucker wrong now.
Yeah, oh, they can. Yeah.
Plenty.
We've seen it happen, but and you know, she gets the justice. Her and her family gets the justice that's needed, man. That's the biggest thing.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. A couple I don't know how long ago this was. We remember we kind of dissected the Chronic, the classic album of the Chronic, and just how it stands track by track. And I think the consensus we came up with is that 3 or 4 songs carried that whole album. The rest of the album ain't that good.
Yeah, we did come up with that, but I had to take a step back and also realize the moment in time.
Right. Yes.
And also too, right, for that type of music to be put on a mainstream type platform for the whole world to hear.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, go keep going.
Right. So let's do that with Watch the Throne. Because I was having a talk with somebody about Watch the Throne. I like the album. I had to take a step back and do the same thing. All right.
Watch the Throne.
Watch the Throne. Jay-Z and Kanye, for those that aren't of the know, which hopefully if you listen to us, you know. But track 1, No Church in the Wild.
Great track.
Yes. Track 2, Lift Off with Beyonce.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't remember any of these fucking songs, bro.
Okay. It's decent. 3, Niggas in Paris. Speaks for itself. 4, Otis. Speaks for itself.
Great song.
5, Gotta Have It. 6, New Day.
So right now we're 3 for 6. I don't know what you said about New Day, but
yeah, no. I'm good.
Okay.
7, That's My Bitch. It look like you drawing blanks like me. 8, Welcome to the Jungle. 9, Who's Gonna Stop Me? That's decent. I'm not going. I'm never going back to listen to it though. Really, I would have to listen to it in the flow of the album if I just happen to say I'm going to listen to the album. It's nothing I'm going to go back to. 10, Murder to Excellence.
I think I like Murder to Excellence.
Okay. Actually, whatever song the RZA produced, I think that might be New Day. I probably fuck with that. Me and the RZA connect. I think that's what Kanye was saying in the beginning. 11, Made in America. 12, Why I Love You. 13, Illest Motherfucker Alive. 14, Ham.
Okay.
15, Prime Time. And 16, The Joy featuring Curtis Mayfield. Which I think that was a pretty good one.
So what was the argument? Was the argument this was a great album, or was it like what was the argument that you had with said person?
Kind of like the Chronic album. Like when you go back and look at it as a whole, as a whole, this album is probably carried by 4 songs, maybe 5.
Okay. So, I mean, is it heralded as one of the greatest or something?
Um,
I mean, I guess that's what I'm getting at.
yeah.
Because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
besides Jay, I know
think,
it's monumental with Jay-Z and Kanye
right.
being on it, but I didn't know as far as the music,
Absolutely.
as far as the music that is heralded as one of the best, as one of the
Mhm.
all-time. In fact, I've never heard anybody say
Well,
that.
no, not one of the greatest albums. I guess far as so how it was phrased, because it actually came from a podcast, actually, from rappers. They were talking about this album, Watch the Throne album, like it was one of the better, like if you put this in their discographies, it's in their top 5s.
For both of them?
Yeah. I don't have it there, but that was a debate. Some was like yes, some was like no. This is heavily carried by those big songs.
Well, let's talk about it. I mean, aren't the thing about it is when it comes down to singles and shit like that, right? Like you put out singles so that the singles can be
Mm-hmm.
the high point of your album, correct?
Right.
So if that's the case, those songs did its job.
Right. Well, yeah.
Because
But
the songs that we mentioned for the most part, those are monumental songs.
yes.
Will never go away.
Oh yeah. But when it comes down to it, most of it's always going to be your personal opinion anyway.
Yeah, but the songs that we said we like, you can't deny that. So
Oh no,
those are monumental songs. So
mm-hmm.
So now that I'm thinking about it, I guess you have to say, you got to say it.
Got to say what?
You got to say that it's one of the better albums, right? Because these songs are monumental. These songs will be timeless. The songs will be niggas in Paris, Church in a While. That them shits
Yes.
aren't going.
Absolutely. But like I said, the album was, I guess, as a whole, the body of work. Just like when we're talking about the whole album, like yes, number wise, yes. There's no.
But who has a how many people can we say have a great album in its entirety?
It's a select few.
That's what I'm saying. So
it's a select few. But I guess like we were saying, the talk of, I guess, the album itself, and then the majority, because you would want, I guess, okay, maybe half and half, maybe.
Yeah, but hear me out. We named 4 or 5 songs, 16 tracks. Mm-hmm. 4 or 5 songs that are monumental.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to say this is a great album. You have to. You have to.
I'm not gonna go with great. I can't do it. But
why not?
But it's the matter of opinion. It's always gonna be that.
I'm trying to figure out why not though. And I get it, right? Because the rest of the songs.
Well, because I'm not a numbers man. I mean, if we can go by numbers, then I'm gonna always go with the crowd that says Eminem is the greatest rapper ever. But I'm just not a numbers guy. I don't stream like that. Like my music comes from, who I like, what I like, or whatever else. I don't like people will tell me, hey, such and such album sold this much. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, he had a great machine behind him. Or they had a this, they had a that. That's always the case.
Well, if that's what it is, brother, then at the end of the day, I don't know why someone would have that conversation with you, man. Mm-hmm. Honestly. You know me, I am a person that believes numbers do matter, right? Because outside of these 2 ears, there's billions of other ears around, right? Mm-hmm. And what, regardless of what I think or what I like or whatever the case may be, I would never say it's a great album, right? Mm-hmm. Watch it, right? But the proof is in the fucking pudding based on the work.
Yeah,
and it's based, and the work is based on what is popular and what's sticking, in my opinion.
Well, so those songs are I could never say nothing bad about those songs. But with a lot of stuff, even a lot of music today, um, there's a lot of stuff that may not even be catchy and appealing. For those that stream and listen to radio, you listen to a song long enough or enough times enough, it's gonna sooner or later, you're gonna like it.
Yeah, there's one song in particular that I would never like. It's very, very popular. That's probably one that I noticed one. It arguably is the most popular song that this guy has, and it's Future in March Madness, and I would never like that song. It does not sound good to me. It
Right.
doesn't. It just sounds like a stupid song to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably his biggest song.
Yeah, that's one of them. One of the.
It's top 3 for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Easy.
But there again, I'm a
Can I name? Yeah.
I'm a Dirty Sprite Future fan,
Yeah.
right? I'm a
Kendrick Lamar's all right.
Yeah.
For the time that To Pimp a Butterfly album came out, and even that song fit that time, for what was going on.
Right.
How often do you hear it though now?
I don't hear it as much.
Because I can't tell you when the last time I heard it. Whether I played it myself or the radio. I'm not a big To Pimp a Butterfly guy either though. That album just wasn't the album I wanted, it ain't about me. But on the same show they said they were basically talking about Drake and Kendrick, and they said Drake don't have a we gonna be all right. Like Drake don't have a song that's gonna still be played 50, 60 years from now. And We Gonna Be All Right is still gonna be a song that is in heavy rotation from now. And I don't even hear.
I mean, maybe not to the same effect because of like what the song meant for us as a culture or us as, Americans, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, man, it's Heartbreak Drake, dog. Like,
yeah, it is. If you like him or don't like him,
he got a heavy clip, cuz you got an extendo
on
and a drum to go with it, brother.
He got the extendo, yeah.
Stop playing now.
Any new music you into right now?
Yeah. So I've been listening to, of course, Don Tripp, Mayhem, and then he dropped a project called Freedom Fighter. He's gonna for sure always come with the heat. I've been listening to Starlito's recent project. What else have I been listening to, bro? That's new. I like Freeway's album, man.
Okay.
I think I told you that. I like Freeway's album. Outside of that, dog, yeah, his album's called Stimulus Package 2.
Right. Yep.
Outside of that, man, I've been in my same old regular bag, brother.
Did you get a chance to listen to Killer Mike yet?
I have not. I forgot that you said that he dropped. Did you?
I listened to half of it. I haven't it's to me it sounds like a continuation of Michael.
Okay.
Is it going to clean up like Michael did? I don't know. But I'm not disappointed in what I heard so far.
Okay. I listened to Pete Rock and Commons Auditorium Volume 1. I wasn't too impressed.
I haven't got to it yet, and
it's all right. I mean, it's all right. If you want that old school feel, right? Like, what Common's coming with, bro.
Right.
You know what he's coming with.
Honestly, I don't know if I want to hear Common today. There's certain rappers that I probably would, but I don't think Common would be one of them. Like, I give everything a try. I probably won't. Like I'm the Freeway. I definitely listen to Free.
Yeah.
But I heard 2 or 3 songs from Common and Pete, and I was like, okay, all right.
Definitely got to be in the mood to be.
Yeah. It was
some borderline b-boy shit.
Right. It was I forgot the name of the song. It was too loud for me though, man. It had too much going on as far as in the beat wise. I was like, what?
That's Pete Rock. You already know Pete Rock gonna
Yeah.
throw shit in the
Yeah.
pot.
Yeah. So I was like, did you watch Deadpool and Wolverine yet?
I have not.
You like
movie?
Yeah, I liked it. I've watched it a couple times. Once in the movie theater, but I've watched it a couple times here as well, just watching it. I think it's gonna save the Marvel universe. I don't know how you feel, but I know me for sure. I felt like Marvel has been on the downside, lacking a lot since the last Avengers film when they killed off Captain America and Tony Stark. Well, they really didn't kill off Captain America. He just basically quit. But Iron Man himself. But this movie, since then is to me it's felt like they've been trying to find the next one who they can build this thing off of. And of course that shit happened with Jonathan Major, so they had to rewrite the King storyline and everything else, which they scrapped that. They're gonna have, I think, Doctor Doom now, which they're bringing Robert Downey Jr. back. But
that's wild, by the way.
Right. And to talk about this movie real quick, Gambit was in it.
Yeah.
Blade, and that's what I was about to get to. Now, I was definitely excited to see Wesley Snipes back.
Okay.
Definitely excited to see him back. But I don't know if they're going to continue to cast him as Blade, if they was going to do a new Blade movie. Obviously, we know Wesley Snipes is, probably keeps himself in pretty good shape, but well, I mean, let him do it. Let him do it. I was gonna say, it might be time to pass their torch on, but hey, let him do it. But I was real happy to see him though. Real happy to see him.
That's good, man. That's good.
Like I said, the movie was good.
Right. Well, I'm curious to see how my man Tatum Channing or Channing Tatum, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
How he did with Gambit, because Gambit is indeed my favorite X-Men. So
okay, all right.
I'm curious to see how that looks.
All right. Well, you might like it. All depends on, because a couple people that I talked to, they talked about his accent wasn't authentically, the Creole Geechee accent. I'm like, man, listen, whatever. He's an actor and he's trying to imitate, so it is what it is. But I liked it, man. I thought he did pretty good. And they actually had some characters in here that, I think the universe can expand off of.
We'll see.
All right. Real quick talk, man. I had this, I posted this question on Facebook, and me and Toxic Tosh. Shout out to Tasha. I know she's listening. She commented on something the other day. I can't remember what she commented on exactly. Let me pull up this post real quick though. I said, thinking that a single person owes you an explanation on anything they do should be a form of mental illness. I think so. Thinking that a single person, like as in, I'm single, I'm not in a relationship. Thinking that person owes you an explanation on anything they do should be a form of mental illness.
You said, yeah.
I feel that way. She said, sounds like there's unsaid expectations. Obviously, I don't have any context, but make sure your actions are matching your words. I know as a woman, I get like this when a man is doing man/boyfriend things, but is saying he's single. So that's where the conversation came from, because I said, well, what are boyfriend things? Right?
Okay.
The response was a mix of romantic, sexual, mental, and emotional support. If you do this constantly with any woman, you're giving her boyfriend or partner vibes. And in this day and age, marriage is failing. So, whatever else. All right. So my response to that was, sounds like to me, that don't necessarily sound like he's being a man, being her man or boyfriend. Sounds like he might really just truly fuck with her too.
Okay.
I mean, I could be wrong, but hey, if he wasn't, then it'd be an issue.
Yeah, I think it's a fine line, man. Because again, like, while if you haven't had that conversation on whether or not you are with a man or with a woman, or well, in this case, we're talking about what a man does for a woman, correct? So
yeah, it can be either or. Because I don't know what girlfriend things would be either. I mean,
yeah, me neither. I don't.
If you was to tell me, Reg, I don't know, she's doing girlfriend things, acting like she my, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
So that's why we talk about it. Like,
yeah, but when it comes down to men doing things for women, I think it's about having that understanding and that conversation and saying, hey, if we're not an item, we're not an item. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be a good human being and look out for you, right? Or that doesn't mean I'm not gonna be a good human being and be there for you for stability, or a shoulder to lean on, a crown, or whatever the
true.
case may be. Obviously, we're humans, so the physical thing is going to come into play if we are on that level.
Mm-hmm.
So, but again, I get it. She's speaking from a woman's perspective, and women, women are wired differently, though.
Right.
Unfortunately, for that situation at least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
If you're in that type of situation. But I think it's just about keeping the communication lines open.
Mm-hmm. But you can keep the lines open, because I totally agree with everything you said, 100%. You can keep those lines open, but you can say, you know what? I really fuck with this woman.
Yeah.
Oh, she needed somebody to talk to. She needed shoulders. She needed this. She needed that. I'm there. I'm listening. But yeah, I'm single. But so, and I'm pretty sure you've probably been in that situation or circumstance to where someone was like, well, what are we doing? Because some of the shit you doing for me are doing like only these are boyfriend things. Probably, I don't know. Maybe so.
Yeah, and I have been in that situation a few times, and my rebuttal is that you must just be dealing with losers or something.
Right? Yeah. Because if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I'm
like a grown ass man. Like, so what does that look like? Like, would you rather me not give a fuck about how your day was? Would you rather me not give a fuck about the thing that you're talking about? Would you rather me not give a fuck about when you say something and you want feedback? I just like, damn, that's crazy. Right? Like, that's
ain't
not,
shit, nigga.
Yeah, right. So it's like, all you can do is be yourself, man, and keep, like I said, keep the communication lines open on that, bro. Right? Like,
Ladies, I would love for y'all to y'all can comment, expound on this. Let us know what boyfriend and even girlfriend things are, because I don't know. I mean, I never feel like, well, damn, she came over here and cleaned the house up for me while I was gone, just cause, or she made, she cooked something, she made something to eat, for me, and I'm like, you doing girlfriend or wife things. I never looked at it as.
Well, okay. So the cleaning up my crib thing is different.
I've had a girl do that, and I just took it as like, well, I came home from work. She was like, I was bored. She country girl too, from the bottom of Alabama, like.
Yeah.
And then she explained it to me. She was like, "No, just what I do. Like I was in here bored, and I felt like cleaning. So I was like, okay, all right, I appreciate it."
So you don't think that was a gesture? You don't think that was a sign of saying, "Hey, this is a sign of things to come"?
She could have been promoting, yeah. Yeah, she could have been promoting.
Right. But you didn't view it as that. Like, if if you come into a home that I own or rent or whatever, and you clean up my shit, I'm gonna look at you like, what type of shit you on, bro? Like, what you trying for real? I am. If we not like that, you know what I'm saying? If we not locked in like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this roll into our next conversation. Is that a green or red flag?
For me, wow, I don't know, man. I don't like people touching my shit, Reggie. I do not like people touching my shit, though.
Well, so I'll say this, like for instance, when I said clean up, she didn't clean up the house. Like I came in, like there was a couple dishes in the sink, she cleaned the dish, she mopped the floor and did some other shit. Like she wasn't going through shit, but yeah.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, I just don't like people touching my shit.
Gotcha.
I don't like people, like it makes my skin crawl, man. Like don't touch that. Don't.
So that might be a red. That might be a red for you.
It ain't no red flag, because red flag mean you're doing something more. Like, it's not a red flag because it could have been done out of, from the heart. It could have been done out of, just being kind, or, doing what you do. So putting it in a red flag category is like, or even I can't even put it in a yellow flag, because regardless, like you wasn't doing it, especially if you wasn't doing it to be snooping and shit.
Right, yeah. Oh, it wasn't no malicious.
Put a flag. Yeah, you can't put a flag on that, bro.
So what would be some of your green flags? I mean, and they can be funny, weird, interesting. It can be serious or not serious. Like for instance, for me, one green flag might be if she likes the Tar Heels.
Right. Right.
Let me see. I don't know. Let's do another one. Fuck, if she watched First 48.
Really?
We can sit down and watch First 48 all day.
Yeah. Okay.
But of course, then you have the serious ones, like she knows she's a great communicator. She knows how to communicate. She can talk. She's articulate.
Okay. Green flags for me, man, would be if it applied, mom first, man. Right, like being a mother first, bro. No matter how good you look, no matter how loud the streets are calling, no matter how much you can be getting, whatever you can be getting off this nigga, that nigga, over there behind the motherfucking bar, right? You are really at home being a mom, right? And that's your first priority. That's a green flag for me. Just being able to talk some sports. Right, like you don't gotta know everything, right? I'm a statistician, you know what I'm saying? So I know a little bit about a little bit, right? But you being able to hold some type of conversation is cool. It's definitely a green flag. Or just being like, yo, fuck it, let's go to the game. I'm with it. Let's go to the game. Fuck it.
I can get it.
Right? Because you know me, man. One thing about me, I'm going to a fucking ball game.
Yeah.
Going to a fucking ball game, and if you want to come along, that's fine. But you don't even got to be no pro sports and all like that. Shit, I go to high school football games. I go to little league ball games and we'll sit out that motherfucker all day. I think that would be a green flag for me.
Anything like hobby wise, hobby
wise.
What if she was like a handy woman?
Yeah, I'd be spaced out by that. I ain't know.
Or a mechanic, like
damn, bro. I'd be like, because I'm not all that crafty when it comes to cars. I know a little bit, but
how would you feel if a woman asked you, could she change your oil for you? Like she ain't taking it to Jiffy Lube or nothing. Like she about to get under the hood and change the oil. She like to do shit like that.
I'd be in disbelief. I'd be in disbelief, bro.
I don't think I would let her. Would you let her?
I say change your own first. I got that big boy outside now, so you know what I'm saying?
It take a couple quarts.
Yeah. Let me see you do yours first.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't let it. I don't know. That'd be a head scratcher for me, for sure.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
For sure. I'd be like, oh,
Damn.
what we got going on here? They might be a grease monkey. Hold on now.
Should be wild to see though, bro. But
Yeah.
they out there. They out there though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The sports would definitely be a big one, the green one. Yeah. Just to, you can sit around and have that talk and that conversation, you know. I would like that one.
I think a green light for me also too is being able to just sit the fuck down.
Tell me more.
Like not wanting to be or having to be on Front Street all the
Okay.
time. But there are some women like that, man.
Okay.
Right. Right. And coming from a person who used to be like that, I understand. But in this great age of 39, this big age of 39 that I am now, dog, I don't got to be on Front Street all the time. In fact, I would rather not be on Front Street all the time. Given that I been told that I give off flashy or whatever the fuck. Say it ain't so, right? But so I would rather not be on Front Street all the time for sure. I'm cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm being on Front Street. Yeah, the attention grabber ain't yeah, I'm not. Now, what if she gets a lot of attention without even trying to get attention?
That doesn't matter to me because that happens to me, man.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter to me, dog. I understand it all too
well. Mm-hmm. Well, let's get to these unapologetic truths.
Let's do it.
Let's get to them. I think we is there a such thing as too soon to have sex, in your opinion?
No. No. Nope. 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 It's not, man. It's just a feeling that two people have, or you know what I'm saying? If
Right.
that's what if they want, if that's what they want to do, then so be it.
I'm with you. I don't think there's a too soon. Especially, I mean, like when you're dealing with grown adults that know what they want. And that to me, that's the big thing. Adults that know what they want. Regardless of how you're gonna feel afterwards. Like it might happen and then you're like, you know what? It's probably ain't it for me. And that could be man or woman, but I know it'll be taken different, whether it was a man. Well, if a man did it to a woman, so if it be like, you know what, I'm good. Especially after they have sex, you feel like somebody ghosts you. But I mean, everybody just ain't compatible. And if it happens, it happens. If not,
We grown, brother. We grown.
Let's see. I asked this on Facebook. What feels like cheating? What feels like cheating to you, but really isn't cheating? So here are some of the answers I got. Watching our favorite TV show without me.
Okay.
Things like that. That was one example.
Okay.
What feels like cheating to you, but isn't?
So I can see why people say that, bro. Like it feels like cheating, but it is. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
It is.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up.
Going to our restaurant without me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yes.
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't do that, man.
So that was one of them. Eating without me. Oh, eating food another woman gave you.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. Oh, not sharing your food with me. Going to our favorite spot without us. Yeah. Hey, you go to the movie theaters without me. I might consider that cheating.
Really?
Yeah. Why you go see a movie without me? Now, if it's a movie that we talked about, you and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to see that. But if it's a movie, I want to see, like let's say my lady went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine without me.
You wouldn't like that.
Nah.
But what if she's
Because
a
I
what
wanted to see it. Bad Boys 4. I
like
said I
like
want
went
to.
like went by herself or
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. What if you just weren't available?
Hmm?
You want her to wait until you're available?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of like going to your favorite food spot without you though.
Nah, you can always. I mean, I guess. I guess. I guess. I ain't saying you're wrong, but
Uh-huh.
I just want.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I got one for you, man. Coming from fucking motherfucking down North Carolina, my main man, Christopher Brandon Jones. He says, I'm glad that you did that. I'm glad that you did that. I'm sorry, man. I
Mm-hmm. Oh,
forgot
you good.
fast. If your girl cheated, realized she made a mistake, and never would do it again, would you want to know?
No. 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 If you got away with it, you got away with it. If you got away with it, you got away with it. Just Lord willing, I don't find out.
No remnants of anything.
No. Nope.
Linger, no nothing.
Nope. Nope. If you pulled it off, you pulled it off.
I agree fully. Shout out to CBJ, man, for throwing that in there last Saturday. Oh,
Yeah. Hey, if you pull it off, you pull it off. I
pull it off.
take it to the grave. Take it to the
or,
grave.
or the group chat. Your choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Matter of fact, don't even take it there because you know how girls get mad and next thing you know they airing your business out. Like, well, that's on you. If you decide to tell somebody, then you decide to tell somebody. That's on you.
Shout out to the homie Chris, man.
Speaking of that, now that you said questions, another question, and this will be our last one. We can do this for Unapologetic Truth because I asked you last week. Damn, I forgot what it was. But it was about our, situation to where you was in my backyard, and
Glad you brought it up.
doing your thing,
Okay.
right? Said young lady said, well, as you and Dre stated, y'all relationship has gotten stronger and tighter since then. But when you got to Augusta, what if you found out that his lady was messing around on him?
Yeah.
Now are you in the position to where you like, do I say something to her about it? Do I tell him? Or do I mind my business?
Okay.
And I was stumped. But
Were you?
so she asked me, she said, if you was to not tell Dre, how do you think he would feel? And I said, I don't know. I asked him.
So here's the thing about it. If you were not to tell me, dog, I would not. I mean, the nigga in me would be like, damn, dog, you got a motherfucking, damn, you supposed to tell me, man, bitch getting off on me. But in a normal in a normal instance, dog.
Yeah.
In a normal instance. But in that instance, bro, I would not hold that against you, bro. I would expect for you to mind your I would expect for you not to rat her out. I would expect for you not to tell, you know what I'm saying? Like that
Yeah.
would be stupid of me to think that you would do that. Much when I was coming to Columbia, I didn't know if you would do that. So at the end of the day, but also too, I'm like, yo, this nigga is cool, so let me not. And then as it, you know what I mean? So yeah, like, no, of course not. Like, what the fuck? I don't expect for you. But while we're on that subject, I was G-checking about the comments that I made last week and how I was laughing and giggling about the fact that I was in your backyard and you didn't know, right? And I think I was called insensitive. I was called. I was told that they hope that Shonda doesn't get an opportunity to see it, which, you know, anything that I say, I would say it to her as well. You know what I'm saying? Like on the part, I would say it to her face. I would say it.
Sure, you and her had that conversation millions of times.
Come on, right? Exactly. But that, with that being said, for anybody who thought I was being insensitive about the fact that I did wrong in my marriage, no, that wasn't the case at all, because I've been on record plenty of times on this on our platform saying that, you know, for my part in the dissolution of my marriage, you know, I take full accountability of it. Things that I did, they were wrong.
You've said that's one of your biggest fuck ups.
Yeah, right. Like, so and that's something that I never joke about. What was funny was me going back into time and going back to that space and looking around the corner, seeing if I'm seeing that motherfucking blue Tahoe move around. That's what was funny. That's what I was chuckling about. Not the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, so if I offended anyone, you know, I'm not gonna fucking apologize, but I'm gonna tell you that's what I was laughing at, right? It wasn't about laughing about being a cheater, you know, or shit like that. It's stupid. It's just dumb.
I honestly, I wouldn't have took it that way anyway. But me knowing it and having a little more insight on it, then, you know, I probably would look at it a different way, because you know, when I think back and I'm thinking back to, you know, shit that I did, like how I was moving around and sneaking and shit, like the dumb shit I was doing, I'm like, hey, some of that shit was funny as fuck. Like, nigga, funny. Crawling through bushes, I'm hiding, ducking down in the car seat. You know what I'm saying? Like, turning the corner, turning the headlights off and shit, like, you know.
Just doing dumb shit, and so that's what I was laughing. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, man.
And that shit comes off as funny to me. I'm like, nigga, I was doing some of the dumbest shit ever, like
dumb as fuck, boy, dumb.
Right?
Yeah. Ain't no other word to describe it, just dumb. So I just wanted to clear that up, man. You know, I'm not an insensitive person, man. You know what I mean? Especially about no shit like that.
Right. Well, you know, hey, I'm glad you cleared up for the person that needed it to be cleared up.
Well, it was already addressed, but I'm just saying for people that
for anyone else,
that may have had that same sentiment about what it is that I was laughing about last week. It's not the case, man. I'm not vicious like that. God
damn. Yeah, I didn't take it as that, but I can see from another point of view too, another angle. I mean, but
it is what it is. Didn't mean it that way, man.
Right. You know. I mean, I don't know. I probably laughed at when I times I recalled the shit I was doing when I was down here in school, trying to sneak around and shit, and that motherfucking phone rung, talking about who's that bitch you out there fucking.
Wow.
Nigga, I hung that phone so quick. Let me stop. I hung that bitch up quick and called that motherfucker like, hey, who you run your mouth to? And the whole time ring. I'm like, God. Oh boy, this is about
goddamn bloodhound.
Lee. Sheesh. All right, man. Let's get out of here.
All right, man. Well, shout out to you, big dog, for keeping this thing afloat, man. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my support system for helping me out, especially this week, man. My mom and my step pops, man, they really came through in the clutch, man, with me testing positive for this COVID shit. You know, making sure that the babies are good to go, bro. I'm so grateful to have my support system here, you know, with me within the vicinity, man. Shout out to my man Mike Jones, who wants to come on the show, bro.
Come on.
Yeah, Guru, man. Like I said, man, a legend in my city, dog. He recently had a shoe drive over the past couple of weeks for going. He threw a basketball clinic over in Dominican Republic, man.
Okay.
So a lot of them kids ain't had no shoes. So he rounded up. He got out there. He rounded up some sneakers. I sent him some heat too. That's not the here nor there. But shout out to Mike, man. You know, he called himself Guru, man. You know, but now he's global guru. I think this wasn't the first time that he's even been over there and helped those kids out, man, and just spreading the game that he loves across the world, man, and doing his part, bro. So shout out to Mike. And I would be remiss if I didn't say shout out to Miss Rhonda, man, the anniversary of her passing.
Absolutely.
You know, I know they released some teal balloons today, probably about 2 hours or so ago. I wasn't able to participate in that, but I definitely did put my teal up on my timeline, man. And you know, Miss Rhonda, we love you, we miss you, and you never be forgotten. And as always, mental health is real. Myself and Reg, we may not be subject matter experts when it comes down to it, but I can assure you, before you harm yourself or you harm others, please tap into the Unapologetic Podcast on IG or Facebook, or individual IGs and or Facebook, and I can assure you, we will get you the help that you need. Other than that, big dog, you already know what's going on with me. Different toilet, same shit.
Yes, sir. As always, man. Like I always say, I definitely appreciate you, man. Share this opportunity with you. Well, share this time with you. Get up here and talk some shit, man. Just have some fun on these mics. But I want to say thank you to my support system as well, you know, to my babies and everybody that just you know, embraces me and, you know, makes everything I do worth it. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That means a lot. And to everybody that watches and listens, appreciate y'all as well. You know, it means a lot. Like I always say, it means a lot, you know, just to have somebody listen or watch us, you know, because we just two average niggas from North Carolina, you know.
Right.
That's all we are. We ain't no superstars, none of that shit. So, you know, it does mean a lot, but we appreciate it. And run the numbers up. Tell a friend, tell another friend, tell another friend, share us on your timeline. Appreciate it. But
right.
As always, we're unapologetic, we're unfiltered. Y'all know who it is. Big Dre, Big Reg. We will see y'all next week. We out of here.
Stay safe.
Definitely stay safe and COVID free.
Please, God damn.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.